Hello, this is Crispy with another WebFMS tutorial, and this tutorial we're looking at a case where the administrator is having to resolve a problem that arose in the funnel, and specifically the problem where a timekeeper has accidentally clicked once too many times. The results of this can be difficult to resolve if you don't have enough information. So the first tip I would give is try and get everybody who works in the funnel area to try and record as much information about problems and issues as they can, and that certainly helps. Alright, so let's have a look. I've already logged in, and what we're going to do first is pick our barcode and timer files. And the first thing that you will note, if you're observant, is that there's a mismatch in the number of records that we have in both the barcode. We've got 10 runners and 11 in the stopwatch file. Okay, well, we'd expect that because we're trying to work through a particular problem. So if I click on Next, we'll see the way the WebFMS deals with this. Now, obviously the WebFMS doesn't have enough information to work out where the problem occurred, which is why you are depending on the information that comes from all the people that worked in the funnel. Now, in this example, the timekeeper has told us that he suspected that at around about the position 5 or 6, an extra time was clicked. So when we look at the screen, we can see that sure enough, at position 5 and 6, well, we have 2 times that are exactly the same, and that's the type of scenario that happens when the timekeeper does tend to make that type of mistake. And so our job is to remove one of these 2 times. Now in the WebFMS, that's a very straightforward thing to do. What we do is we pick one of the rows. Now it doesn't really matter which one because we're just going to delete the times. So we've got 2051 and 2051, so I'll click the top of those 2. And what we want to do is not to remove the entire row, so that's not what we need to do. What we need to do is click on where it says insert one time. Well, actually what we want to do is delete one time. So if I click on the word insert, it actually changes to remove one time. And in that case, that is all it does. It doesn't remove the entire row, it just removes that time, and then we'll shift everything else up. So if I click on do it now, it will tell you what you're going to do, which will say yes, go. And we should now see that we've only got one time at 2051. Everything has resolved itself, so we've got no yellow rows, and we have exactly the same number of times and athletes. So at that point we can say phew, we've resolved the problem. We can click on finish to submit the results, and everything's done. So again, I hope that shows that it's a relatively straightforward process to resolve it if you have enough information. Alright, speak to you soon. Bye bye.